Hello, Farmer Giles. Excuse me while I light my spliff. Oh Lord, I wanna take a lift. You get me? It is warm here, but it's cooling down, Farmer Joe's. You know, it's that time of day when the sun sets, and there's that hour or two where it's like feels a little bit fresh, and then yeah, it balances out with the warmth of the ground. It's nice. Uh, do you know what they says? Benidorm's humid because it's next to the sea, but it's not that damp humidity. Buenas noches. Every night around the same time, that geezer walks past with his little white dog. I think he said like she's like 13 or yeah, she's a teenager. That dog, anyways. Hello, Alvar. Never seen your setup. You want to see me setup? There's one chair. There's my tent. That's the Ukrainian's mattress. And then the one closest, that's a spare mattress. I got a shopping trolley. It's got a sleeping bag and loads of Grizzlies food and treats. I've got a commode there with the Bulgarians, what you call it, blankets. Behind me here, I've got a plant pot that I recycled. I've got boxes of food. I got me bottle of water. I got me PP bottle. Farmer Giles, but I do many things. Yeah, not to earn a dollar, but just to pass time. You know, from setting tables out, tables and chairs, sweeping and mopping floors, cleaning toilets, collecting empty glasses and things like that. Going to shop for the people at the bar, getting their cigarettes and bottles of spirits. Then when the Dutch restaurant opens, I set out their chairs, maybe sweep and mop their floor. The long path that goes along the yellow brick road, I sweep and tidy that. I empty their recycling bins of both establishments. The Dutch restaurant, they keeps me fed. Same as the bar, they keeps me fed. When she making food, they keeps me fed. Now it's strange because I've been here now since November. The community talk. and they say, that fella don't beg. That fella helps us. And so the loyal customers, they chucks us survival dollars. The other last week, I dismantled and installed a water boiler for the restaurant for Blackie a couple of weeks ago. I putting up new lights for the Dutch restaurant. I was helping with making new signs and brackets. A couple of months ago, when I was living around the corner, when I first got introduced to these people at the bar and the restaurant, I was keeping that green area clean and tidy. I think I was like born into the nomadic life, moving around with my mother and her various partners, moving around with my mother in between relationships, and then moved into with my father, and he did a bit of the real nomadic, like making gardens and small whole farming, all that Nikolai. And then when I was 15, I think that's when I totally adapted the here and now, and seasonal and spur of the moment. Preferred to be outdoors. And I do have that freedom, like I don't have commitments apart from the grizzles now, I don't have addictions. I choose to smoke, and I choose to smoke the herb. I look forward to the evening times when most establishments are closed, when I can roll a doobie and... Hola, amigos. ¿Qué tal, bien? You good? Yeah, sound. Hey, you're all right. I'm not here for your change. I'm here to make sure you get home safe. Any of the robbers and the fucking choppers, huh? Oh dear. I've been here since November. When I first moved in around the corner, first thing I did was sweep the area and stop as many muggings as I could. Stop people from pissing and shitting around the place. Got rid of all the banked up rubbish. And that kind of earned me the respects from the local community, the local businesses. And then they all encouraged me. The dog walkers encouraged me. A lot of the tourists encouraged me. Like I said to that fella then, I'm not here for your cash. Yeah, I'm not here for your monies. I'm here to protect you. Yeah, make sure you get back to your hotels and make sure you get travel through here safely. Any wrongful doing, I'll be the first to jump off that wall and fucking sort it out and make sure you continue safely. I need to go and get a bottle of water because I haven't got much left, and there's nothing worse than running out of water. I don't mind running out of pineapple juice. I don't mind running out of munchies or tobacco or herbs. But running out of water is a no-no for me. Now, Grizz's got a full bowl of water. So he'll be all right. For me, I think it's too late to drink fruit juices. And when I get back, I'll show you what's left from my birthday cake. There was shared amongst the people at the bar yesterday. Alright, make sure I got my tobacco. Yep. Need to top up on tobacco tomorrow. There's a new moon, I think, isn't it? That's the moon. Come on in. Hey, come on in. Hola. Buenas noches. Hola.
Where are you now? Tiki Beach.
That's down that way, along the coast.
Yeah, I'm off on.
As I'm walking, I won't be able to read your comments, but I'm only going to the shop. And that's down here. We're walking past the Rose Ground. It says it's 9 o'clock.
Get this pin on the phone.
Twenty past 9. Hello. 17 Celsius. How's it going?
Hello. How
Hi.
you doing? All right.
All good, buddy, yeah?
Well, it's a beautiful dog.
Yeah. Say hello. That's Grizzles. Yeah, say hello.
Lovely.
Yeah.
How's it walking eat?
We find shelter. Yeah. We relax in the shades.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing just now? That's a good wee spot you're on the way.
Oh yeah, you've seen us, yeah?
I'm seeing
Yeah,
the other one.
yeah,
The dog. I
yeah.
thought, oh, that sounds
First thing in the morning, we're across the road. We helps out there in the shaded before the
Right.
sun comes up. As soon as it gets warm, then the sun's direct. He's across the ways, and yeah, and then he'll come back
You
in
don't
the
mind
evenings.
there's some.
We're not here for your money.
No, it's all right. No. Take it.
Bless you.
That's what it is.
Bless you.
That's what I do.
Respect.
I know.
Thanks very much. Thank
Do
you very
I
much.
think one of them might be a £1 coin, an English £1
Happy
coin.
days. Oh
You
yeah.
keep getting that's a pound coin, no, it can't be, is it?
Yeah, there's a couple of them there. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
God, I must walk me, have
Yeah, you take them
See
home
you,
with you.
Stevie? You've done that
Is your
again?
name Steve as well?
Ah, he's a
I'm a
Stevie.
Stephen as well, yeah.
doing, my man?
I'm a Stephen William Farthing.
Yeah, near him.
Yep. You're all right, my dear.
It's a
Yeah.
beautiful- it's a
That's,
beautiful-
He's lovely.
we're grateful. Thank you. Yep. Like I was saying, we take shelters in sanctuary.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, keep that, no, take that, no, take that. Get him some good food.
Bless you, my dears.
I've
Bless
got
you.
two dogs at home as well, so my dog's
Oh
so
well.
French. Aye, I've got a
When
husky
when I
and a
took
collie.
himself on, yeah, I had a little Shih Tzu cross, and
Aww,
he was number one. When I took him, when I got given himself, it was I went visiting his mountain. The person
Right.
looking after him, he
Right.
run over me half Frenchie.
Oh
Now my half
no.
Frenchie was the nephew of me half Shih Tzu.
Okay.
And then I took on. He got given to myself by the people that birthed him.
All
He was
right.
a year and a half old when I took him on, yeah,
How old's
and
he now?
he's 6.5. Then between the March and the May, I rescued, took on 26 of his family members, rehomed them. Then in the May, his brother came to me.
Oh, wow.
In the November, I went up to return him to the mountains. My lifestyle, I couldn't cope.
Fun.
I took his mum and dad.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then a month later, the fella that was mining the mountain,
So
he went
how
loco.
long have you been here?
In Spain, 11 years.
11 years?
Yeah. September
Did you just
2014.
feel that you just had to get away from...
Do you know what? Yeah, the UK and Southern Ireland, yeah, like for me, ruins. Do you get me?
Aye.
You know, I couldn't work as a fisherman anymore. You know, and kitchen work was like, you know, drinking too much.
Okay.
So then, you know, life wasn't what it was in Southern Ireland anymore. Yeah, I'm English born, but from the age of 12, I grew up in County Cork.
Right, okay.
And then like coming back to England, got stuck in the festivals, and then you know, like what goes on at festivals, you know, it's like not the best. Went to jail for my part in a riot, and police beat up on me, so I went freaking all crazy. And then it was like sitting in jail. What do I do? You know, like yeah, my life's fucked. Do you get me? You know.
Come to Spain and
Well,
chill it.
that wasn't the intention. Yeah, my intention was get me first ever passport. Yeah, I've been trying in Ireland to get a passport for years, and they kept denying me. I said in a big issue in Bristol, and they said, "See, what's your ambition? You're a good fella, like yeah. The big issue, you know, like yeah, keep you alive, but it's not you're not gonna blossom from it." I says, "I want to get off the silence." Yeah. I says, "You get your passport." I said, "Fucking hell, yeah, the Irish people refusing me a passport." He says, "Get a British passport. Apply for, you were born in Britain, get a British passport." So okay, went through the rigmarole to get a British passport. Fell in love with a Spanish lady, yeah. I had to wait until my license conditions was finished from my part of the riot. So I'd been in jail for that, and 2.5 year sentence, but I only served a year in jail. And so I'd finished my license conditions. Fell in love with a Spanish lady. In the January 2014, we came for 10 days. Yeah, recognize I don't need inhalers. Recognize like I could straighten and make fists for me hands from early arthritis kicking in. So then it was like mentality. Then get back to Spain. 8 months later, in September, came back to Spain on my own. Left her in my apartment in Bristol. She's from Murcia. I rented off her uncle in Murcia for a year. Yeah. The first dog I saved in Murcia when I come to Spain was Cane Corso. Yeah. The uncle didn't like him on the land. Didn't like him barking after he came back from the summer. Yeah, he'd been away for the summer, and that was the duration when I found and brought the dog back. Yeah. And he's like, "Get off my land, get out of my house." That's when I started walking with a rucksack.
Fantastic.
Now we've covered from I've covered from near Valencia, Gandia, but inland. So it was Anna, a place called Anna, and Sativa. Went to the coast of Gandia, walked along the coast. So I've covered over the years. I've covered all the way to Granada and Jaén, all the way around to Cadiz, into Seville. Yep.
Man. Listen,
Stephen.
we'll probably see you tomorrow.
Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Son,
Yeah.
you look here.
Thank you.
Stephen.
Yeah, Stephen.
Steve.
Much love, yeah.
Right.
Much love. Respect. You know, they're busy peoples. They're on vacations. And they've seen us on the yellow brick road. And they stopped us. They wanted to interact with us. Hey, bro, thank you, yeah.
Aye,
Yeah,
beautiful.
he's absolutely lovely, man, yeah. Thank you. You gonna sit? You gonna sit? Come on, I want water. Thank you. Buenas noches.
Hola, buenas.
Buenas noches, Candid.
Muchas gracias.
A ti. Buenas noches, Charlie. Farmer Joe's, if you're still listening, that's basically how I've got dollars in my pocket. You know, those random interactions. Oh, mate. Right. And I don't know how many people are listening, but you've all just witnessed. Yeah, I came out to get water. People stopped to interact with myself and Grizzles. I reassure the people I don't want their dollars, but they're seeing us and our lifestyle, and they insist. Now, initially, he passed us like €2 coins, two English pound coins, and a 50-cent piece. He said there might be a pound coin in amongst it. I said, oh, look, there's two of them. He says to his wife, well, you heard it. Give him, exchange them. Give him a couple more. She passed us a tenner. I tried giving them back the change. I tried saying no to the monies, but they insisted. There's the moon again. That's not the moon, that's the street light. That's the moon straight across above that bright light. There you go, see? That's the moon. Do you know what, Farmer Giles? Yeah, I got stalked a couple of years ago. Somebody really tore into my life and tried investigating every bit of clothes, and he ended up arguing with the communities in which he was attached to, because they was all fucking stuck on talking shite about me. That fella looked through every bit of my life and assured himself that I was worthy of his 34,000 that he was getting from newspapers, TVs, and Shrewsbury Council. He invested in travel to come see me and encourage the life that I show I can live. He wanted to buy into my paradise, the idea. I walked away from him because he was a predator of the worst. And oops, what did I do there? Oh yeah. I've had hundreds of people from this platform telling me that they'd love to come and meet me, love to hang around with me. I've had people saying they'd love to document the life, the all day, every day in which I live. I've had people offering me all sorts of things. You know, like you got robotic polishing, buffering the bird there. And he offers me his land and all that whatnot. Hello, King Dub, sir. Nice to see you, sir. But you know what it is? A lot of the time people are seeing the freedom, but they're not seeing the isolation, the loneliness, the depression that encourages this freedom that I have. a lot of people think that they can just switch off from community, family, and love. My my experience is I never was loved. Not as a child. So for me, not growing up in communities, because tasting many communities rather than growing up stable in one community, that for me gives me the opportunity of just being me. I don't have any commitments. I don't have any tie downs. The not knowing, the disconnection. It ain't very sociable. And so, for the many years that I was disconnected, I just stuck in my own head. Idealist, which ain't very sociable. And that's where we're at today. Me socializing, me interacting, integrating back to society. And with that, people are taking me for who and what I am. Not for what I say, not for what's been, okay, but for who and what I am, for what I am today. And for me, that's cool. Yeah, I'll carry my weight. You think I'd love Turkey? To be honest with the amount of corrupt Brits that go to Turkey, I wouldn't want to be tarnished with the same brush. For the stray dogs that you says, that'd drive me mad, because can't really interact with the stray dogs, can you? You just gotta leave them be. That's like the wild animals. Just leave them be. It ain't healthy for us to intercept and intervene with wild animals. For the wild animals, just leave them be. I haven't seen anything from the Welsh fella that I reassured life is great. What was that, Friday night? I haven't seen anything of him. And I told him, don't be telling me you're going doing something. Yeah, I've had that said to me all my life. Yeah, people, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Idle chit chat. 90% of things that are talked about never actually take place. And I said it to people on this platform. Don't tell me you're going to do something. If you come and see me, come see me. Simple as. Giving warning that you're coming to see me on a positive or negative. You don't know who's listening. You don't know who's going to follow you. You don't know who's going to fuck you up. And that's what I told Timmy from Shrewsbury when he was talking about smuggling magic mushrooms. When he was talking about smuggling marijuanas. I told him, you don't want to be doing that. I told him there and then. The amount of times that he commented in my chat telling me that you were going to come in over with them mushrooms. And when he said he was going to come over with marijuanas, I kept telling him, no, don't. I don't want your mushrooms. The only mushrooms I trust are the ones that I've picked myself. He kept telling me they're soaked in vodka. I don't do vodka. And vodka is not the sort of thing that I'd happily, soak mushrooms in. Maybe Drambuie, Cointreau, brandy, a nice rum. But vodka, nah, not my style. But it was said to me last night when in conversation on a messenger chat. It was said to me by people that I've grown to trust. Steve, you've got a head like a notebook. You're not forgetting anything, are you, Steve? And I reassured those peoples, nope. And that's one of the things that keeps me away from making friendships or falling in love. Because I do have a head that has a memory. My head isn't filled up with TV and video games. My head isn't filled up with drunk and inebriated fucking stuff. My head is filled up with interactions in real time with real life. It is revealed many times that people that have discarded me, still lurking and ghosting. If you've discarded me and I'm not allowed to communicate with you, fuck off. Stop fucking ghosting. Stop bitching to other peoples about what you've heard. Stop taking offense because we're catching you out. Fuck off. Alright? That's a simple message. Hello, Skeeter. Yes, being alone is addictive, but it's punishing oneself as well. We're not this species to be alone. Yeah? We're a very sociable species. When people are lonely, yeah, and sour about other people having friends, that explains why there are so many lurkers and spiteful peoples coming between good peoples, bullying, intimidating good peoples. People like Timmy Shrewsbury. Timmy Shrewsbury. We're about to round up everybody that you bullied and stalked from this channel. We want all the women that Timmy from Shrewsbury stalked and bullied. We want all the fellas that Timmy Shrewsbury stalked and bullied, that were associated with this channel and other channels. And Timmy Shrewsbury, you ain't getting away with threatening my life, threatening my dog's life, threatening to burn my mate's mountain down. You ain't getting away with sending drones up and documenting places that you weren't invited. You putting that intimidation and bringing your friends. If I was the sort of person to say to my solicitors and to the police, I'm ready to take action, Timmy Shrewsbury, you and yours are fucked. Because Timmy Shrewsbury, you fucked up when you said about the monies that you've sent to peoples. How much are your family gonna lose? For receiving illegal dollars? Timmy Shrewsbury, all the documented times when you said you're going to work, when you're claiming social benefits, did you declare it all? All the times when you said you're not staying in the bed and breakfast where the social have put you, you're staying in your car or you're staying in your garage. All the times that you said that, Timmy from Shrewsbury, you could lose everything. But you see, Timmy from Shrewsbury, that's your problem. Yeah? Now I know what you're up to. You're wanting me to go on the panels so I'll talk about you. And then you'll strike those channels. Because you're a rat. I know that you're making these videos because those videos have been sent to me. I know that you're sending those videos to other people's channels. But Timmy from Shrewsbury, remember, I blocked you on Messenger. I blocked you on Google so you can't email me. But guess what, Timmy from Shrewsbury? I can release the whole fucking conversation between you and me. I have done already. But guess what, Timmy from Shrewsbury? Yeah? You talking about your junkie missus running away and overdosing is in that conversation. Timmy from Shrewsbury. I've got my back covered. Have you? Timmy from Shrewsbury. Life ain't about you and your miserableness. Yeah? Now, Timmy from Shrewsbury. Remember when Queen Nessie came to my panel and told us that Sparky Shack incited your relationship, Timmy from Shrewsbury and Queen Nessie? Do you remember stalking and bullying Queen Nessie? We've got it all, Timmy Shrewsbury. So, Timmy Shrewsbury, you can get your gangs, your Michelle C's and your Gypsy Daves to take your side. But remember, Timmy from Shrewsbury, we got the cesspit. We got everything you did with Andrew J. We got everything you did with Tyrone. We got everything you did with Ginge and Bumblebee T. We've got everything you did with Blackburn's World. We've got everything you did with Rasta Ralph. We've got everything you did with Shaz 73. We've even got Shar telling us how you bullied and stalked her. Timmy from Shrewsbury, you may have Matrix on PC, but seriously, that's nothing. I took Matrix on PC under my wing, although I wanted fuck all do with him once the magpie had told us how he was bullying her, simping on her. See, when you make titles about you are what you encourage, you are what you hang around. Remember, Timmy from Shrewsbury, I walked away from you for threatening my life, threatening my dog's lives. And then you went to the extreme and threatened to smash me fucking brains in and set fire to my friend's mountain. Hello, Danny Nelson. Hello, Peter Pan, Pan Red. Ready cookie, bookie. Well, don't like your title, don't like your behavior, so you ain't welcome in here. Just watch chess and now the late Danish news. Timmy from Shrewsbury. You know when you told me about your book and how you're evading tax from Amazon, which is an American book printing company? You remember how you told me about the offshore banking? You remember how you told me about your brother in Malaga? You remember how you told me that you gave your son and your daughter 20 grand each when you sold your wife's house? Not your house, your wife's house. You remember when you told us, hold up, hello. Remember when you told us about your marquee business, your hog roasts with Frank Bruno? Timmy from Shrewsbury. You were told you don't need to come to Spain to be around me. Stay in England. Huh? You were told you won't make it on my mountain. You didn't understand what was being said to you. You didn't understand when I said, well, I've got no choice. Yeah, if you're arriving, you're arriving. But I want nothing from you, Timmy from Shrewsbury. When you kept insisting, I send you a fucking shopping list, things that I need, things that I want. I told you things that you'd be wanting, things that you'd be needing. What did you bring? Disco lights, fairy lights. Timmy from Shrewsbury, You left a load of shitty wet wipes up on my mountain, and in between the time that I left my mountain and the time when you returned to my mountain with your mate vanished and the drone, I'd had 4 people living there. So, Timmy from Shrewsbury, make out of it what you want. But your video, I'm going to analyze it. I'm going to screen record, and screen record. And because it's got my face on it, because it's got my voice on it, you can't copyright it. Hello? All right? "16 people listening in. Let's count how many people are texting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's half of you. So why is the other half ghosting? Are you a bunch of cowards? Are you a bunch of sniveling rats? Are you scared to comment? Hello, Mac. Do I need to paint it red? Mac, within the next week, within the next 2 weeks, there's a couple of ladies. They already know you. They're going to reintroduce themselves to you. They live not far from you. Yeah. I know they do. Can I tell you what they said? Bernie, Barney, Barty, or something like that. Ernie, maybe. Like I said, yeah, it is on good levels. You know, not in malice, not in malicious. When they said that they was from a certain location, I said, I know someone from there. You know, that's Grizzles. A very friendly dog. Oh, I said I was going to show you the leftovers of my birthday cake. Yeah. This is brought to the bar where I socialize, where I helps out. Because the lady's got a broken back, and her fella had a stroke a few years ago. If her back don't recover this time next year, she'd have given up the bar. That's the candles that was in this cake. That was a big cake. I've been sent photographs that I'm gonna have to screenshot to avoid anybody able to track the location and the not the location, but the device it was sent from, because that's what devious people are able to do. and then they start bullying innocent peoples. Don't you, Timmy Shrewsbury? Don't you, Yogi's World? Don't you, Sparky Shack? Don't you, YouTube Asylum? Huh? Don't you, Beyonce Wilder? Don't you, Zara B, Joker, and so many more? Oh, yeah. Now, I was saving this cake. It's been in the fridge all day and all night. Look at that chocolate oozing out of it. Look how succulent that is. Peter Pan. Last time I had birthday cakes, I think it was for my 41st birthday in the hippie community. And my mates, one of them made a tiramisu, another one made the Spanish log, and another friend made apple pie. I got photos. You alright, lad?
Hey, alright?
Yeah, mate. Hello, my dear. Hey, Steve. Hey, you. Well, I forgot your name, but I know Steve's name.
Don't worry about it. We're working.
I know, yeah. I know. We met you across the way there.
Aye,
How's the bearded fella?
I know.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Got no beard no more, not?
Yeah,
You doing alright?
yeah, come up and see us one night.
Hey, thank you. I'm waiting for an invitation. I was... Because what it is, I was a little bit, distant.
Yeah,
But I goes, yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my darling.
Come up now and drink one night.
Thank you very much, my
Bring
lovelies.
your dog.
Hey, thank you. We will.
You're welcome.
Hey, bless you, yeah.
See you soon.
Yeah, we will, yep. Much love. Buenas noches. Did you hear that invitation? Before the bar up the road changed hands, that lady were working there. She was absolutely distraught, really, really upset that the bar had changed hands. But lo and behold, she got her job back there with the new peoples. So that is fucking awesome. I've heard through the grapevine that she working back up there, and like I said briefly there, because the nationality of the bar, I'd be waiting for an invitation rather than just walk in. You get me? Climbing ladders. And that's exactly what Shrewsbury Timmy fucking hates about me right now. It's because he wanted to be a part of me, a part of what I represent. Yeah. But now, he's jeopardizing everybody he's involved in. Hopefully, Mac, you'll be on speeded up, so you'll catch up in no time. Because Grizzles doesn't like chocolate, which is odd. I've never met a dog that doesn't like chocolate, and Grizzles always used to like chocolate, and now he doesn't. I offered him some birthday cake yesterday. All gone. Oh, there's a bit. I offered some cake to my Moroccan friend. She said, yeah. Let me smoke a cigarette first. And she left without eating it. So I'm not going to let it sit there until tomorrow evening. And so she's missed out on that bit of cake. I was absolutely fucking lush. Wow. I forgot to count how many slices there was in that cake. But I've had 4. And 3 got taken to other people's. The lady that bought the cake, she had 1 slice. The people at the bar had a slice each. So that's 2 of the owners. And I think at least 7 slices went amongst the customers that were there at the time. People who've grown fond of me, people that I've recognized. Only a couple of people that were there refused. No, thank yous. And I was really happy. You remember the people a couple of months ago? I says, oh, can I have you on speed dial for collecting and handing out keys for our apartment? Well, they arrived in late evening, just before the bar closed. And so I was happy that they arrived. Straight away, he's on to them and their friends. Gave them 2 slices. There was 4 of them. The woman, the new friends, she had a slice. And then the fellow who's asked me to mind their keys, they took a slice. Why you say Happy New Year in April, you dafty? Enfield N18 London. Is that your address? Well, anyways, the reason I say Happy New Year, because it's a new year for me. I celebrated my 47 yesterday. So for me, it's a new year. You dafty. Sorry if I make you feel daft. Yeah, but it was a good question. It was a very happy birthday, King Dub. A very, very happy birthday it was. Seriously. Yep. A very, very happy birthday it was. Had two quiches made for me. One was made in Spain, one was made in England. The one that was made in England travelled all the way. Oh, yes, Skull and Bones told me your birthday number is 4. How is you again? You're right, King Dub. YouTube ain't what it was, is it? You know, when you have a look at all those groups and gangs of peoples, and how they're continually falling out and setting targets amongst one another and jumping on the bandwagon, is a very undesirable place. Like I said to somebody earlier, you know, like I'm in that mood again where I can't be arsed joining panels. I can't be arsed going to other people's channels, you know. Because there's all that, you know, like territorial bullshit, and then all them trolls from each channel that you go to, all them shitsters associated to each channel that you go to, they latch onto you, you know. And then it's like going round in fucking circles. Even in UK asylum videos. Peter Pan Red. No, I haven't seen no change on YouTube, really. Only within the communities. Do you get me, yeah? Like I said, how they taking it in turns to set targets on one another. You can see those that have got the biggest of grasps upon folks. Because when they get outed for being a racist, for being a predator, for being a non-supporter, they're protected within people of their similarities. When you see the groups combining, separating, going from this group to that group to this group to that group and back again, you know, it's the same thing as what I recognized 4 years ago. That's why I called them spanner slags, sour milkshakers, fake narrative setters, gangster wannabes, grasses, wrong'un supporters. Huh? They couldn't handle me. Huh? And so you'll see the ones that can't handle me. They go in to new gangs, yeah, to accumulate more numbers to come up against me. But you see them peoples, they're latching on to new gangs. They'd be the next targets, yeah. Once they know that they don't have me behind them, backing them, they're fucked. Ask anybody that's bigged me up and incited against me how miserable their lives are, yeah, how they hate anybody associated with me, how much they fucking shit stirring and ratting, yeah. That's what you're seeing, Peter Pan Red. Yeah. Who's fashionable at the moment to talk about? Do you get me, yeah? Huh? Who's the biggest scumbag that nobody wants on their panel? Huh? There's always one that'll let them onto their panel. There's always one. And once that one allows it, other people following in suit. Yeah. We spoke about it yesterday. How Let's, yeah, right? I outed Let's fucking 6 months ago. Yeah. And you watch how Let's is mixing mingling with the darkest of the darkest. Why? Because there's a lot of women there. Yeah. He's a scumbag. I called him out 6 months ago. Other people are cotton on slowly. Hey, King Dubs. Yeah. Between me and you, Henry Crinkles is busy practicing making babies. Yeah. He's got a beautiful lady. Yeah. And yeah, he's busy making love. I know with who, but I'm not gonna tell you. I might tell you in PayPal. Yeah, if I can send you a message in PayPal, I'll tell you. But Henry Crinkles is falling in love. When you learn who he's fallen in love with, who has fallen in love with Henry Crinkles, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? That, you're gonna call me a liar. Yeah? You're gonna say that's not true. That ain't possible because of this and that and that and that and that and this. Huh? But if I let it spill to the world to learn, yeah, I'll be the asshole. You get me, yeah? Because I know something that other people don't know, I'll be the asshole. Me and Henry have an agreement, yeah? As long as he's cool with me, as long as he don't piss me off, I'll look after him, yeah? And I'll stick to my fucking words with everyone. You get me, yeah? So long as you're not an asshole scumbag by my standards, yeah, I'll reason for you and I'll look after you. And I always gave me word to Henry Crinkles. I always gave me words to Johnny Woodsman. I always gave me word to many of peoples. But as soon as they stab me in the back, yeah, as soon as they prove that they're not fucking worthy, yeah, they can fuck off. You get me, yeah? And by God, when they fuck off, they gonna feel the wrath of gold if they believe. They're gonna feel the wrath of voodoo if they believe. And even if they don't believe in God and voodoo, they still gonna fucking get it. They should never stab me in the fucking back. It's not Quaver Raver, and it's not and it's definitely not Zara B. It's definitely not Scouse Julie's. Next guest. Big Nose of London. This is silly gossiping. Shite. Please stop. Oh. How is it gossiping when I said I'm not going to tell what's what? But I do know that Henry Crinkles has fallen in love. And he's too busy practicing making babies. That's not gossiping. That's just giving a borderline, like, yeah, leave the man in peace. For the 4 years that I'm aware of, people scrutinize that man. Yeah, people brought out the worst in that man. Yeah, and that I fucking hated. Yeah, he gave a simple an explanation, similar like I give. Don't fuck me over. Don't fuck me up. Don't use and abuse me, because it'll come back on you. And it went back on everybody that used and abused him. They couldn't handle him. Yeah, he a free spirit, and that's why he's such a lovable character. That's why he's in love. That's why someone is in love with him and practicing making babies. That upsets a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of peoples. Yeah, because oh my god, I'm not getting my dick wet. Oh my god, nobody loves me. Like Timmy Shrewsbury, nobody loves him. Queen Nessie does, but I mean, is that her or the drugs or the alcohol? You get me? Yeah, when you're in a relationship with someone like her, yeah, you're in a relationship with free. Hey, a karaoke queen. That was a nice panel you served up last night, my dear. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't appreciate Vanguard. I didn't appreciate fucking your stalker Jack. Yeah, and so that's why I left, and that's why you called me back so many times. Look at him under there. Look at him. Look. Look. Hey, missus, look at him. Look, look, look. Oh, King Dub. They all loved him, yep. But not in the loving way, though, you know? They wanted to be him. They wanted to use and abuse him. That ain't love. Yeah, you know, that just makes them desperate deadbeats. You know, got no content of their own. Do you get me? And I called them all out. Sparky Shack, Matrix on PC. Okay, not Matrix on PC because yeah, he had his own content, didn't he? But you had people like I always get Ministry of Madness and Matrix on PC mixed up. But Mark Kelly, the Michelle C's, you know, none of them had anything without Henry Crinkles. You get me? Matt Ron. Ali Khan was nobody without the blessings of Henry Crinkles. Chubby Rain was nobody without Henry Crinkles. Henry Crinkles built up Ali Khan's reputation after me, after I outed Ali Khan. Ministry of Madness latched onto Ali Khan. Loads of them latched onto Ali Khan. Yeah? But wait, he's a wrong un. Chubby Rain latched onto Ali Khan. But you can understand Chubby Rain bringing in Ali Khan. You know, He's a desperate deadbeat. Like I said, when I first come across Chubby Rain, I thought he was funny. Yeah, I thought he was a natural born entertainer. Now I just see him as a sick, desperate nobody. And both of them, Ali Khan and Chubby Rain, used and abused Henry Crinkles. Henry Crinkles put both of them on the mark. But watch them. Keep watching. They's all coming off. See how many times Chubby Rain's been monetized? For how many channels does it take? The digital world will soon cotton on to people like him and stop him from making accounts. You want to say hello, King Dub? You want to say hello, King Dub? Hello. That's so correct. Nobody is better than anybody else except for I'm a better at the things that I do than other people that never did anything that I do. Karaoke Queen's a much better singer than me. Matrix on PC is a better perv than me. Timmy Draycott is a better stalker and bully than me. I see Ronan Holden. What's he better at than me? Oh, he's better at sitting on a computer, spreading fake narratives, bringing all the nonsense to this platform. All the shit talkers, fake narratives. But where did that get him? I'm better at him for holding my channel. He got kicked off of YouTube. So did Gypsy Dave. Oh, no. Was Gypsy Dave, I mean Sparky Shack. Hup. Hup. Good boy. Buenas noches. Hold up. Buenas noches. But I tell you what, Carlos, I'm a better tramp than all the tramps I've ever met. I'm a better tramp than any of the tramps I've met on YouTube. Why are you pulling me that way? I don't want to go that way. I want to dominate this area. And I want to go for a piss. And my piss bottle's all the ways up there. Can't hold it much longer. I'm just gonna have to release the Come here, you. Let me give you what you want. Run like a wolf. I noticed there wasn't any comments when them people stopped to talk to us, and it gave us that €12.50. See, little moments like that. I'm surprised people don't, comment about the realness that they witness. And I'm very surprised that the real and the truth doesn't get shared as much as the fake narratives and the bullshitters. And we're very surprised that, good things are pushed under the carpet, intimidated and frowned upon. But yet the wrongs are broadcasted and shared and grows. All right, Steve. Okay, I'm just standing there waiting for me to move. It's like he doesn't know where to go. Oh, he's going back home. That's very peculiar behavior, Grizzles. Empty cake. That's going in the bin. I don't want ants being encouraged. He's staying at the tent. Oh, here he comes. Hello. I put my phone on the bushes there a minute. um, um. Don't need the flashlight on now. I think he's looking where to have a shit. But if he's looking to where to have a shit, yeah, why did he go home? Riot van. He's gonna try and have a shit in them bushes, I think. Nope. He's got a favourite shitting place down by them bushes, down by them palm trees. We're down level with the Rockstar right now. The Black Swan. I remember a Black Swan in Easton, Stapleton Road. I wonder if I turned up there tomorrow, would the people remember me? There you go, he's spiraling. He's gonna have a shit. Give him some privacy, Steve. Oh, but there's some white ones. There's some white turds there from the bones that you be eating. You want to see the quality of his shit? Come on. I want at least 3 yeses or 3 no's. Yeah? There's 16 of you. Alright? 3 yeses and I'll show his shit. 3 no's and I won't. Now from here, I can see if there's any dogs coming. I can see if there's any robbers coming. Now come on. 3 yeses or 3 no's. It's not hard. There's 16 of you listening. In a minute, I'll get bored of standing here. And then you won't have a fucking choice in it. We've got 1 yes from robotic polishing buffering the burr. I don't blame you, karaoke queen. You seen this shit last night, and they were mostly white ones. We've got 1 of each. A yes and a no. That's pretty lame, really. Jordan, I'm going to ask you directly, Jordan. Do you want to see the quality of my dog shits? He's just had one. See how his tail's dropped? Yeah, because he's confused. What the fuck are we doing just standing still? Now, the reason I'm happy to show this shit, yeah, is because Grizzles eat bones, yeah. A lot of people ain't seen a white dog shit, yeah, because dogs don't generally eat bones. They generally eat biscuits and sloppy fucking nuggets. Now, that is pure bone, yeah? Look, it's chalky, yeah? That is pure bone. It's chalky, yeah? You see from yellow to white, and then there's browns, solid turds. Lads, if you went into Hot Lips, you'd have a fucking great night, I tell you now. I've never been in there, but I've seen Hot Lips just across the road there. Red lips. Happy days. Red Lips is an adult entertainment club. Predominantly strippers, lap dancers. The problem is, the staff that's promoting it are too busy on their mobile phones. they don't promote it as well as I can. Those 5 fellas just walked past that woman and said, no, thank you. But the minute I spoke to them, they said that's exactly what they're looking for and where they're going. Oi, let her go home, or I'll walk her home. You shouldn't be shouting at a young lady like that, boy. Grizz. Lacey, 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 are you okay? Horrible little shit. Bullying a lady like that, she's fucking completely inebriated. And he fucking bullying her. All she said is she wants to go home. Now he's running after her. Lad, leave her alone until tomorrow. You fucking scumbag. Can't big brother everyone. Why do dogs circle to poop? I think there's a magnetic draw, yeah? Like most dogs will shit to the west or shit to the south as far as I'm aware, from me experience. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know. German Shepherd crossed with Japanese Kita.
So what?
Japanese Kita crossed with German Shepherd.
You speak Spanish?
Yeah, do you?
No.
No. Hola.
Buenas tardes. He's a very friendly boy, but he's more interested in the smells.
Yeah.
All the way along the yellow strip road, it's full of dog walkers
Yes,
leaving their mark.
Mark in the sand.
I want to be careful of these two. They're pocket thieves. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a guy down there absolutely hammered.
Yep, I lives on the yellow brick road on the next section up under in tent, and I'm watching these cunts all the time. Excuse my language. I intercept them so many times.
Really?
Huh? No, I live in the tent.
Oh, just up here.
Yeah.
How come?
I've been living alternatively for many years, right? I've been in Spain 11 years.
Yeah.
Initially renting and working, but then saving a big dog. The landlord didn't like it and turfed us out. Right. So then what do? You know, like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I started walking with a rucksack and I settle every now and again. And
Yeah.
we'd been settled down in Granada for some time, and I took himself on and his families, and then got invited to work near Valencia with a Dutch fella, and he didn't pay us.
Right.
So we left. That was last June.
No, I hope it all works out anyway.
We're doing all right.
All right.
Yep.
Stay safe anyway.
You do, yeah.
Take care.
Yep.
What's the dog's name?
That's Grizzles.
Grizzles.
Yep.
Grizzles.
Yep.
Grizzles.
Yeah.
He's in a
Hey,
of his own
Grizz,
name.
say hello. Look. Chris, Chris, come say hello. He, he's soft as shite, yeah. He really is a gentle dog, yeah. But with all the smells here, you know, like yeah. When I took him on, he was living like a wolf with his pack family. Yeah, down in Sierra Nevada. Sometimes there was more than 40 dogs out there. Yeah, all from the same family. One father, yeah, and he had 3 wives to begin with. Like, say hello.
Hello.
Hello, Grizz.
Hola. Hola.
Keep packing his head in. You stay safe.
Yeah, you too, yeah. See, Timmy from Shrewsbury, you didn't need to silence me with all your cronies, with all your wrong and protectors. You need to join panel and talk about what went down, rather than avoiding and talking shit. Because it only backfires on you, boyo. The way people are reciting what they thought, rather than what was experienced. The way your head has changed so many of the facts. My head's stuck in the same. I'm remembering it like it was yesterday. Because it's how things went down. Timmy from Shrewsbury. No matter what you do, where you go, people are always going to question, are you the predator? Is it safe to make friends with you? Because like everyone knows that knows you from this platform, they knows that you stalk and you bully the most vulnerable of peoples. You get involved by your own words with vulnerable peoples. Your ex-Mrs. Queen Nessie reached out to me because you abused and you continued to abuse her. You put her in fear of her life, as much of a life that drunken junkie has got. You put Shar in fear of her You put Shar in fear of her family's safety for why she sided with you. And I've got that in written comments coming from her. Because she's so much of a double standard liar. In fear of her father, in fear of her brother's responses, she outed them to be dope dealers. Nobody else. She outed herself for sending AJ weed and hashish and extractions. Nobody else. That came from her mouth. It came from her mouth about AJ Smith and his air mattress. It came from her mouth about the hotel stayover. It came from her mouth about her fancying Jack Your Body, but was told she has to fuck Gripper first. So, Timmy from Shrewsbury, Did you make friends with Richard Reedy? Is what people are asking. We know you're obsessed and besotted with Zara B. When you wanted to drive off to Murcia to be with Zara B, thinking that Zara B was coming to Murcia. Remember when she said that she got off the plane and jumped back on the plane that Christmas? But remember, Timmy Shrewsbury, you were not invited. I was. You took it upon yourself that you were invited and you were going to take over my mountain and the invitation to Zara B's mothers and stepfathers' dog kennels. The neighbor Steve with the Porsche. I'm not far from Murcia. I've had friends in Murcia for the last 11 years. Said to me from Shrewsbury, are you coming to Spain with Yogi's World and his two boys? Oh, that would be so lush, wouldn't it? I think question is, are you allowed in Spain? And when you come to Spain, do you really want to travel around Spain? Look what happened last time. You put a drone up in the air. Did you and your mate Vanish have a license to fly drones in Spain? Do you think you're above the law as to think that you're welcomed to take images of me and Grizzles' mountain with a clear message? You're not welcomed. You're not welcomed. You're not invited. You overrode the simple laws of Spain. You intruded on people's personal space when you were clearly not welcomed. Your video that you've uploaded recently of your drone footage, that's illegal content. If I was like you, Timmy Shrewsbury, you'd lose that content. If I was a sniveling double standard rat like yourself with your criminal activities but running to the police when it backfires on you, if I was like you, Timmy Shrewsbury, you'd be sitting in jail for a very long time. And so would your innocent friend, Vanished. The fact that your electronics got stolen from the camper van, that evidence stayed in Spain. There he goes, chewing his bone again. To a dog, meat is meat. Good job we're not living 200 years ago. Good job we're not living 50 years ago. Or even 30 years ago. Guess what, Timmy from Shrewsbury? Have a heads up. If you come anywhere near me again, I will not be held responsible for my actions. Okay? When you came at me in Orgiva, and I was more concerned about Captain Jack and Grizzles, but laughing at you and your sidekick vanished. And I was laughing at you when you were talking about running to the Guardia and running to the police. With all the illegal activities that you've been up to, I was laughing. I was egging you on. Go on then. Go to the police. Go to the Guardia. Huh? All the illegal activities that you've done since then. Timmy Teeth from Shrewsbury. Shitty wet white blowing in wind trailer trash Tim. Some of us have been working on scumbags like you since you got involved with us. And some people have taken me under their wing to work on you and all your doings. See, you fucked up one of your best of persons to stick by you, Shaz 73. But when she snapped your stick, your walking stick, when she snapped it and told you to fuck off with your Rasta Ralph, she meant it. Fuck off. When I told the Nutter family that Timmy from Shrewsbury is a predator, do not have him around your children and your women, I meant that as a heads up, Nutter. Don't leave your family vulnerable. Have you had him at your house since? For Christmases? For your children's birthdays? Does he still send you presents for your birthdays and for Christmases? When was the last time you lost your wallet? Nah. You should give your children more pocket money, shouldn't you? And they wouldn't be robbing you. Did you ever run a magnet over your fire pit like I suggested? And collected all those staples from all those pallets and furnitures and stuff that you keep burning? So, out of our process tech, there's people down there, Cigrones, that have known Timmy Teeth for 20 years, 20 plus years. Timmy No Teeth was down there with all the junkies and all the alcoholics. Was it just before COVID? He was over at the Tigulus, yeah? There's a couple over there. They've just located to Portugal because the antics and the shit that Timmy Teeth got him involved with. They couldn't continue their drug trafficking in Spain because the bullshit that Timmy Teeth landed them in by mentioning them, visiting them when he came to visit me the first time, when he had his 34, 37 grand from Shrewsbury Council, Shrewsbury newspapers, Shrewsbury TV. Heroin and coke dealers taken from Spain to England. Wasn't it, Timmy Teeth? Ask everybody around Sigurdones and Tablones and Tigulus. Yeah? Ask them all. How did they afford their house in Tigulus? You get me? How did they afford their house in Portugal? Guess what, Timmy Teeth? I warned you. I told you. You need to shut your mouth about me, Timmy Teeth. Yeah? You fucked up, Timmy Teeth. When you left your trailer up on me mountain. Huh? When you was coming back to collect your trailer with your baseball bat and your can of petrol to burn me out after you smashed me brains in, to burn out my dogs. Tough shit if they don't escape, is what you said, Timmy Teeth. Tough shit if they're dumb enough to not be able to escape. Wasn't it, Timmy Teeth? Timmy Teeth. At the time of Madeleine McCann's scenario, you were associated with the Orgiva and Portugal peoples. I wasn't. Timmy Teeth. Don't you look a bit like one of those sketches of the people who look to be interviewed? Same as Art Nick Williams. Wasn't Art Nick Williams one of your buddies, Timmy Teeth, 20 years ago? We've got people that say you were friends with Art Nick Williams and the heroin drug dealers and traffickers and the cocaine traffickers, the crack producers between Spain, Portugal and England, Timmy Teeth. When was you first in Portugal and southern Spain, down in Orgiva, Granada, Timmy Teeth? I've been doing my research for 4 years, Timmy Teeth. Since Ronan Holden and Art Nick. And then when you came over, huh? And then when you befriended Art Nick on this platform. We know why you came over both times, to retrieve Art Nick Williams's computers and hard drives and paperwork. We know exactly why you came over, Timmy Teeth. Why did you leave Orgiva, Timmy Teeth? What was the dates you left Orgiva, Timmy Teeth? Was it because there was a death in the family, Timmy Teeth? And that's when you returned to Shrewsbury and asked the council for a sleeping bag, Timmy Teeth, for a blanket, because you're homeless, Timmy Teeth. Huh? You just sold your house to come to Spain. Gave 20 grand to your son, 20 grand to your daughter, came to Spain, lived it up, sniffing your coke, doing your opium, huh? Driving everybody around drug dealing whilst you're drunk and high. That's why you had no teeth, Timmy Teeth. We know quite a lot about you, Timmy Teeth. Why were you doing gardening for nothing, Timmy Teeth? Because you were looking for old people's stashes. Buried goods, wouldn't you, Timmy Teeth? Relocating and moving evidence, wasn't it, Timmy Teeth? We know a lot about you, Timmy Teeth. And see, Timmy Teeth, because of people like you, a lot of people can't do what they used to do. And because of people like you, Timmy Teeth, people like me have the final laugh. Continue to laugh. Hello, Babette. Happy New Year to you, my dear. Sorry, Babette. I do know how he's not here for drama, but I do know that Timmy Teeth tried to communicating with you, stalking and bullying yourself, because he did to all the females that came here. Hola. Hey. Good evening. See, Timmy Teeth, I've never liked junks, drunks, and junkies, have I? But you, Timmy Teeth, huh? Did I ever like you? Coming from the circles that you came from, there was nothing to like. Now, people that I do like, yeah, when they says, we're coming back, we're coming to Spain, what do you want? I says, oh, chocolate, one of your homemade quiches, you know? I never gave you a shopping list. I never gave you a wish list, Timmy Teeth, because I didn't like you. I didn't trust you. I wanted nothing from you. Sparky Shack, Andrew J, YouTube Asylum, Bear Britain, Audits, Blackburn World, Shaz 73, Secret Blackburn. They wanted you. I didn't. You know what? Yeah, somebody blessed me earlier, and they said that they hope I get a boat this year. If I want a boat, I could quite easily get one. Oh, my love, Babette. Master, you can keep both offers. They're both as dirty as each other. I remember when Boss Dog says, Steve, would you sell me one of your eyes? And I said, no, boss dog, I would not. The boss dog said, but Steve, I'd give you $10 million or £10 million. I said, no, boss dog, I don't want to lose either of my eyes. I use and I respect what I do with my eyes. He said, well then, Steve, you're richer than all those cunts with $10,000 or £10,000, £10 million. Would you sell your left leg for £10 million? No, I wouldn't sell my left leg or my right leg for infinite dollars, let alone pennies like fucking £10 million. I respect and I depend on my legs. Life wouldn't be the same if I lost one of my legs. If I'm destined to lose one of my legs, then let it be. But trust me, yeah, I ain't never offered my legs to be fucking lost. I used to play with chainsaws and angle grinders, and many a times they kicked back. Many a times the angle grinder was a lot stronger than me. Many a times the axe swung and whoosh, washed past my legs. If I was supposed to lose a leg or donate a leg in any way or matter, it would have happened then. When I went up overboard of a boat with a string of pots, I could have quite easily lost a leg. Don't go breaking my heart. I'm getting the attention of a lot of females of recent. And not just because I shaved my beard. Some of those ladies were paying attention to me before I shaved my beard. I give them absolutely no reason to find me attractive or desirable, and yet they do. Babette, every day of my life is super great since I left home. I be responsible for myself and been responsible for many things since I left home, since I left my father's home. And the greatest day of my life was the day I left the care of my father. I was asked today about my father, so I gave him a rundown of what I think. And people said to me, looks like you done the right thing. Looks like you've turned out to be a good man. You're a gentleman, Steve, and it's an honor to meet you. I get things like that said very regularly. Art Nick Williams reached out with similar words. Timmy Teeth reached out with similar words. Look where it got him. Huh? Difference between meeting people in reality and accepting people for what they are on a digital format. Did you read the other previous chat I typed? And to great people who are honest and true, and through it shows. Oh, you are protected by the universe, same as me, and a few others. Yeah, we are. Do you know what it is, Babbitt? The more natural and in tune with natural things we are, the more we encourage nature, the more the bullshit is attached to us because they want to thrive from it. They want to be seen as doing good and representing good. And that's my explanation to shitty wet wipe blowing in wind trailer trash Timmy Notice and the Nick Williams, two complete scumbags, knowing that their lives are fucked by their own doings, latching on to good entities like myself. They might have the opportunity of change and to be seen to be doing good, making amends, doing the my name is Earl. But when you're bad to the core and carrying so much dirtiness as they are, there's never going to be any peace or forgiveness. And that's why it's easy for Yogi's World to latch on to the likes of Timmy No Teeth. Unless you are like me and have senses beyond calculations, that enables us to senses good and bad. Bad people never get ahead. Look how many ladders I've climbed since we first been talking, Babbitt. Look how many chances I've given to other people only for them to use and abuse. Huh? Who's this Timmy? You remember the one that travelled over from Shrewsbury and left his trailer and a load of shitty wet wipes up on me mountain? What did they get ahead of? These people, these bad people that you're aware of robotic polishing, buffing the burr. And be careful, yeah? Be careful. I've told you many a times. Don't be getting personal. Don't be naming and shaming these individuals. Because you don't know who's listening and who's watching. You know, you're getting to know some of the people that are commenting. But there's only 4 or 5 people commenting. And there's 20 people listening and watching. Oh, hey, that head case. I wonder if Mr. The End is Coming Soon is still listening. I wonder if Mr. The End is Coming Soon has recorded evidence of Timmy teeth, shitty wet wipe, trailer trash traveling, no teeth, of all the bullying statements that he put towards her. I wonder if she's willing to forward them. She has my email address. A court injunction order could be pushed where you'd be forced by the law to forward such information. Hello, Michelle B. It's nearly bedtime for me. That's beautiful accents you got there, lads. How's it going? I love your accent, gentlemen. Oh, Michelle, you want to have a look at the Grizz? You alright, Grizz? Are you happy, boy? Contento? Grizz, Michelle B says you're beautiful. Babette says hello. Sexy and he knows it. Don't know, Grizz? And you a handsome boy? And you sexy. Happy and all. Want a kiss? Want a kiss? Come on then. Give us a kiss. Don't want kisses? Where's my kiss? Hey, what's the matter? Bagpipes, you know. I just seen him looking at the tent. That is a proper smile, isn't it, Michelle? He playing hard to get the fucker, ain't he? Oi, dickhead. Are you a dickhead? Is my Grizzles a dickhead? He's a handsome dickhead, you know. Sexy dickhead. Oi, dickhead. Hello, dickhead. That's because you didn't give me a kiss. Got no kisses for me? Dickhead. Want one of these? Come on now. Want one? Want one of these? That's better. Nice. Now he's playing Shy Boy. I have a dickhead here named Koja Kokesh, 130-pound Dane Malinois mix. I know. Ugh. 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 I need to drink some water. Any objections? See, Timmy Shrewsbury, right? It comes to my awareness that you've been plastering your uploads to many channels. Yeah, people have shown me and told me, and they said, Steve, come and tell us everything about Timmy Shrewsbury. And guess what, Timmy Shrewsbury? These people have computers. They'll be able to back up everything I say. They'll be able to receive the emails of your private documentaries that you sent to me when you were suing. Huh? They'll be able to search the Shrewsbury Council members, the 6 females that you harassed and bullied. We'll be able to make communications with them and give them exclusive interviews. We'll be able to interview the newspapers, news reporters that interviewed you. You left a trail, Timmy Shrewsbury. All for dark money, Timmy Shrewsbury. That's better. Got a new pee-pee bottle. Remember your marquee business. But yet you couldn't even set up your trailer tent. Remember the storm that ripped up your trailer tent whilst we waited for your return to collect it. After the winds ripped it through and ripped it up, you gave up claiming that trailer tent and you gave it to me. The chassis number and the people you bought it from. There's a digital history of that. Hello, Cumbia and Truce. Good evening, good sir. When you gonna invite me to talk to you about Timmy from Shrewsbury? The only other person that is invited to that time is Timmy Shrewsbury himself. Well, Cumbia and Truth, now is inappropriate. Okay, what I want to do, Timmy, with you, Cumbia and Truth, is share all his emails that he sent to me, all his messenger the messenger conversations that we had. I want to share them with you. And when you've gone through them, then it'd be a suitable time for us to have a conversation, because then you'd have a clue of what I was up against. Once you've gone through all of the live streams of Timmy Shrewsbury latching onto this channel, latching onto me, that's when it will be suitable for us to have a conversation about it. One thing I would suggest to you, Comby in Truth, is you send somebody to sit with me and we'll go through everything. They can upload and send to you, and then we'll have progress. I'd rather give it to you, Comby in Truth, than giving it to solicitors and police. You get me? If somebody beats you to it, because the offer is an open offer, as it's always been an open offer, somebody come and take the information that I've got and do something about it. But this has been going on far too long. This Timmy Shrewsbury, stalking, intimidation, life threatening. Alright? Threatening. Yeah? It's like he's got nothing else going on in his world. And also, Comby in Truth, Queen Nessie. Yeah? You want Queen Nessie's emails from Timmy Shrewsbury. You want Queen Nessie's voice and live streams when she was being stalked and bullied by Timmy Shrewsbury. You want the live streams when Queen Nessie came to my channel and outed Sparky Shack and Timmy Shrewsbury and the likes. And Timmy Shrewsbury's mate, Yogi's World, and vanished. There's one thing I could do for you. Yeah. I've put I've already screen recorded most of what Timmy Shrewsbury. I've already screen recorded. Huh? It's saved in multiple places. It's been sent to multiple places. But people ain't doing nothing about it. You see the drone footage, yeah? That was of Grizzles' Mountain. Do you want to play that? And we'll just talk about that alone, yeah? Have you got the intelligence to search the laws of flying drones in Spain? Because I'm pretty sure they didn't have permission to be on Grizzles' Mountain. They didn't have permission to video footage on Grizzles' Mountain. They didn't even have the permission to fly a drone in Spain. When my son came over and Shrewsbury and vanished, put all those posters around Orkiva town, they didn't have permission to do that. And it was false information. When Timmy Shrewsbury put up a drone taking videos, aerial videos of me and my son. I hadn't seen my son for 17 years. That's the video footages that Ginger Sam had connections to and put on your panel. You see who Ginger Sam's working with, connected with, trusting? Yogi's World. Ask anybody that follows Yogi's World, 50-year-old gamer. He printed up on his own homepage to save his ass about the sexual assault when he suspected his wife of sleeping around with another man. He dipped her trousers and sniffed her sniffed his fingers. That's why we call him Sniffy Fingers, Fishy Fingers. He was investigated for sexual assault. Technicalities. Do you know Steve Clark? Official topics. He'll know a lot about Fishy Fingers. As who Michelle C. and Beyonce Wilder's buddies with. Yogi's World and Timmy No Teeth from Shrewsbury. I've done a lot of research on Timmy Teeth. But it's not just... I've always had a lot of information from Timmy Teeth himself. He sold his soul. He sold his life. And paid me to receive. Demanded that I receive his personal experiences. He's full of darkness. Ask Sparky Shack how Timmy Teeth said, "You're full of shit, Sparky Shack. I've investigated Stephen William Farding, and I'm going to spend my dark money on encouraging what Mountain Man is doing." That's why he drove over to Spain the first time round. Ask Matrix on PC. He nearly had a lift. Ask Paris Barrington. They can't keep lying. Do you get me, yeah? The way they recite things of these days is totally different to how they were reciting it 6 months ago, or a year ago, or 2 years ago. Do you get me? You know how you went to jail for YouTube antics, YouTube's Cumbian Truth? I don't think you deserved it. I don't think Timmy Shrewsbury deserves the taxpayers' hard-earned monies to be protected in the prisons or the psychiatric units, either here in Spain or there in the UK or Ireland. Ask Tyrone, right or wrong, and Tim Smith exactly how much Timmy Shrewsbury did for Andrew J. to get Andrew J into rehab, to get Andrew J water boiler to catch fire. Ask Sparky Shack about arson. Ask Pork Chops audits about me walking away from Timmy Shrewsbury. He was on my in my chat for many hours whilst I was walking 50 kilometers in and out of signal. Why does he allow shit being talked about me? Why does he go to all the shit talking channels? That's why I ain't got no time for pork chops audits. He's friends with a lot of the wrong uns. He bigs up Cheeky Chops. He bigs up Gypsy Dave. He bigs up Matt's the Ron. And Yogi's World. Not just one wrong un, but a whole fucking channel. A whole fucking circle. A whole community of wrong uns. I ain't interested in people like that. Ask GC TV if he's got access to Reedy's family. Because we want Reedy's computer. We want Reedy's mobile phone. To see how much of a communication he was with who. Don't make it another court order. Because those things are messy. And very intruding. Yep. And his computers. And his girlfriend's computers and mobile phones. Dating back the last 4 years. And I'll show you something. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I'm just typing what I sense and feel. So here we go. I'd like to stay and listen because I sense some people are squirming like a worm as you talk about this stuff. But I really need to go. Much love, Babette. I need to get to the store for my love and then to his place, then back home. Busy as always. Big hugs, my dear, to you and yours. Big earthly respects. Big earthly hugs. It is quite disturbing on so many levels. People forget what is done in the dark always comes to light. It's the universal law, in my opinion, anyhow. Okay, I love you, Babette. Thank you for those supportive words, Babette. I'm glad you had a good day for the beginning of your next year. I sense good things are ahead for you. And there is a chestnut brown-haired lady I sense. Use caution. Oh yeah, I know all about the chestnut brown ladies. Thank you very much, Babette. And yeah, I do interact with caution. Yeah, chestnut brown-haired lady, use caution. Hair may be dyed, but natural brown hair with painted on eyebrows. Great minds think alike. I've had a chestnut brown-haired ladies hanging around with me for the last month, most nights. And I'm interacting with caution, yeah? But, no barriers, no control. Just let it roll. Digamos. Oh, bugger now. I forgot my munchies. Nope, I've got a chocolate bar. It's like a Swiss roll. I got some churros and whispers, and that bag of crisps that I was munching last night. I'm not even hungry, but the CBD green crack gives me the munchies. Cumbrian Troop, are you still listening? I'm not even in the mood for eating these cheese puffs. I want to smoke another doobie. There is a saying by Cervantes, he truth may be stretched thin, but never breaks and always appears on top of the lies, like oil floating on water. When I'm done with shopping and stuff, I will say, oh, that's coming from a different person. When I'm done with shopping and stuff, I'll send you a lengthy messenger message about the last several days here for me. Grooves to me that I am gifted and in touch on so many levels. Confirmation is good for the soul. Same as what's done in the dark will always come to light. I agree, and I look forward to the good read. As always, I don't do all the video things, yeah, coming from Facebook, but your words I take in sincerely. You know, I really do appreciate the worded communications. I know the videos you send are light-hearted and comedy, and some informational and inspirational, but I don't like Facebook. Facebook disappointed me. So I'm very rarely on Facebook these days. You know, Messenger. I check my Messenger every day. WhatsApp, I check every day. Emails, I check every day. YouTube Studio, I check every day. But I'm not interested in Facebook or TikTok or Instagram. Timber. Man cave's open. Coming in. Sorry, wasn't I quick enough? Come on in. Come on in, my darling. Still got those Chinese feet. You know what, right? I bought this freaking screen enlarger, and I've never fucking used it. How does it look? I tell you what, that's pretty damn fucking good. Huh? And you see that screen enlarger? It's not broken yet. Happy John! Wow, dude! Long time no see. How the fuck are you? Ha ha! I mentioned you the other day. Yeah, Happy John. It'd be nice to have when I get me a StreamYard allowance back next month, beginning of next month. It'd be great to have you up on panel with robotic polishing buffing the burr and Danish Dan and Roger and David Redbeard is what I said. How are you, sir? A long time no speak. Beautiful voices there, ladies. Good night. StreamYard is about 40 euros a month per Blackie. But can't pay for it with PayPal. Fucking pisses me off. Like, really pisses me off. Yeah, it really is that much. You know, I've had a few people saying, Steve, use my StreamYard. But you know what'll happen if I use their StreamYard? They'll lose their StreamYard. Because you know how people's are. Huh? I thought at one point I'd go after with somebody. But it'd be the same thing, you know? Other people would lose their StreamYard. And then I'd be the cunt. Do you get me, you know? But it only because people like Yogi's World and Trailer Trash, sorry, Timmy Teeth, Timmy from Shrewsbury, did strike and report. Because that's all they ever do when they don't like somebody progressing. They strike and they report. So what I've said about sharing channels, you know, is but you know, like it goes back on those people that are making that offer of sharing. It falls onto them the responsibilities and not me. West, I want to be the responsible one. I want the digital signature of these double standard predators and wrong'uns. Buenas noches. Hola, buenas noches. Muy ignorante, eh? Point me out, but you can't say hello. What a cunt. That's like the ghosters and lurkers. Talk about you, but can't talk to you. Double standard motherfuckers, isn't they? I went into one of my mates' channels the other day, about a couple of weeks ago, and I recognised they're having a communications with somebody, and that somebody used to be in here all the time, and They're talking about me. They're trying to persuade other people not to like me or interact with me. It'll only backfire on them, especially when I give my opinion. When somebody say, "Hey, Steve, don't you think this is a little bit weird? You know, why this person got triggered when this was said?" I gave a full explanation. I gave a hypothetical situation. What if? What if? What if? What if? And the friend said, "Fucking hell, Steve, you're really in tune, ain't you? Because all of that makes fucking sense. That's why that person's fucking triggered and wants to come between us. Doesn't want me being friends with you." Buenos noches. Sounds like good nachos. Got you on my hip now as I'm loading up stuff to go. Woohoo! Wow. Purple Aggie, I hope you've been well. Mirror, mirror, use only your StreamYards is best, because a lot of people get butthurt when truth is spoken. Exactly what I've seen, my dear. Exactly what I've seen. And this is why I wanted Combi and Truth to pay attention. You know, I'm not sure if they're still listening. I've asked if they're still listening. But the consequences of me talking on his panel, Timmy from Shrewsbury, is going to strike. And he's going to have to be prepared for firing in those appeals. Because that's all Timmy Shrewsbury ever wanted, is his voice to matter and me to be silenced. He told the world, loud and proud, anybody that allows me on their platform to talk about him, he's going to strike and remove them from this platform. Whenever I've shared content that has come from me, that other people have clipped, like Timmy Shrewsbury and Yogi's World, whenever they've clipped me and they've uploaded their clips and I've shared it, they've reported it as copyright theft. But yeah, that's my voice, that's my face. Now, I want to run something by some you lot, right? It's alright. Lay down. It's okay. Lay down. Now, I was sent a clip via email, okay? I was sent a clip via email of my Pringle bombing, all right, on Andrew J's channel. I was sent a clip via email, all right, by a person that clipped it. Now, that was on my channel for nearly 3 years. Not a problem. This year, all of a sudden, I get that clip removed because Yogi's World claimed it. Now, Mrs. Magpie, is your husband Yogi's World? I don't think so. Mrs. Magpie, I'm asking you now. I know you're listening, or will be listening, or where people will be reporting back to you. Mrs. Magpie, how the fuck does Yogi's World have the authority to claim something that came from you? Sorry, your husband's email. Tell me, Magpie, when the court orders come through for all evidence about Timmy Shrewsbury stalking and bullying you, you best be forwarding. Sorry to get you and your husband involved in investigations, but you brought it on yourself. When you stabbed me in the back, when you sided with the wrong uns, when you blocked me. when you went against other people's to come against me. Miss Magpie used to dominate this chat. Tell me who I could have on panel, tell me who I could have in chat, tell me who to get in contact with, told me to set up a PayPal, told me to set up this channel. I ain't fooling and feeling like a fool, and I never felt for a fool's fucking game. But it's a little bit suspect, what I've just said. Remember how clever I am? I identified you as a man when you were Mr. The End is Coming Soon. I thought he was a little bit thick and a bit stupid. How you're playing around with technology for 10 or 12 years, and yet you didn't have your own email address, and yet you didn't have a clue how to change your title. I thought he was a little bit fucking stupid that you thought I was so fucking stupid and naive. To think that I'd believe. I ain't never shared your details, but somebody did share your personal details, and I screamed and shouted on them, and that's when you blocked me. That's when you dropped me like a hotcake because I was defending you. I was calling out people that was wronging you. When Matrix on PC screamed and shouted on you, is when I got in communications with Matrix on PC. You begged and begged and begged that I could help and get involved with Matrix on PC. He was a suicidal deadbeat. You begged and begged and begged me to get involved with him. You told me that Junkie Rob YouTube Asylum was a good fella. You stand your ground and say that Sparky Shack is a good fella. I know that they're not. I know that Rob YouTube Asylum pimped out his past missus. I know that Rob YouTube Asylum was a dirty low-life junkie that pimped out his missus, burgled peoples, sold fucking drugs for peoples, went around and fucking done the bully tactics on peoples. I know for a fact that Rob YouTube Asylum latched on to turning over a new leaf when he came out of jail for drug dealing and money laundering. I know for a fact that turning over a new leaf was getting back into drinking drugs, hanging around with Rob YouTube Asylum. I know for a fact turning over a new leaf's ex-missus wanted nothing to do with a dirty, junky, fucking alcoholic scumbag. And you say they's good peoples? Turning over a new leaf would still be here if he didn't meet up with Rob YouTube Asylum when he came out of jail. Rob YouTube Asylum begged and possibly paid turning over a new leaf to get involved with this toxicity on YouTube, to bully and to confront me. I remember quite specifically telling turning over a new leaf, fight your own battles. You don't know me from Adam. And it ain't no good you starting on me, because it'll backfire on you. You'll be relapsing the way you're carrying on. You'll be relapsing within a couple of months. You'd be back in jail in a couple of months. You'd be dead in a couple of months doing what you're doing. With a title like that, deserve to have it ripped off of him. It's all recorded on this digital platform. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no friend of mine. None of them. Reality is a bit harsh. But remember Rob YouTube Asylum and Sparky Shack. I've been telling you to tag me in the video where Sparky Shack jumped up on YouTube Asylum's channel. First time I was speaking with YouTube Asylum after Magpie insisted that he's a reasonable guy. Rob YouTube Asylum is a digital signature that you ran away from YouTube for a long time after Sparky Shack did that on your channel. Rob YouTube Asylum, you were passing fake narratives about Jay Slater's case. So Rob YouTube Asylum, there's no resting for you. That's not my doing, but that's for me to be reminding you. You should never have fucking done what you did in my direction. Good evening, godson. Like I said earlier, other people are fully aware and they're fully capable of reminding me of what I already know about me. It was said last night, Steve, you've got a head like a notebook. You ain't remembering nothing. And no, I won't. Forget those fucking. I will not forget or forgive those wrongs they've done onto me. Hmm? They will remember those for the dying days, and I'll remind them, and so will the whole fucking world. But it just goes to show, yeah. A couple of years ago, Rob YouTube Asylum was really rattled by me for getting his mate involved to try and intimidate and bully and stalk and criticize. None of his business. And I told him, I told you all for the last 4 years. Wind your fucking necks in. Keep me out of your fucking heads, yeah? I don't want to be in your head rent free. I'll make my own homes, thank you. But you've insisted and insisted and insisted. You've allowed and allowed and allowed. So what I do, as a defense, fuck yous. Have it as real as it is. Don't like it, can't do nothing about it. Run to the police, you sniveling double standard, no good for nothing rat. Are you clocking yet? You waiting for your next fix yet? You'll spill the beans about anything, won't you? Rob YouTube Asylum, just so you can get out and get your next bag. Like a dirty junkie. You always were. Happy New Year. Ain't gonna be no different to last year. Or the year before, or the year before, or the year before, or the year before, or any of the fucking 47 years. You only smoke pure joints. Happy days, UK Asylum videos. I don't. I smoke just a little sprinkle in with tobacco. Whenever I have rolled pure joints, I've never liked them. I used to like pipes. I used to like hot knives. I used to like hot tongs, lungs, bucket bongs. Never really enjoyed chillums. Well, when I first started smoking chillums, I used to like them. But then that was weed and hash. Do you get me? You know? But then all these fucking hippies smoking tobacco in with their hash in the bongs. I never liked that. Same as I never liked the fag mix bongs. But I like rolling my joints with tobacco. Yeah. All right, Ansel. He wants to go outside. That's right. And Shane Moley. Don't think I've seen your name title in there before. Knives on the old gas fire. Yep, you knows it. Or in the fire. Solid fuel fires, wood fires down at the barbecues. Even on the electric rings. Do you know what, right? I never actually smoked a hot soap bar with the hot knives. That's more the bucket bongs. In the early days, yeah. When I started smoking the lungs and the hot knives and hot tongs, that was more pollens, yummies and squidgy blacks, and pure weed. Never, do you know what? The hair curling tongs. I've made rosin press, heat extraction with the hair crimps and the fucking curling tongs, hair straighteners. Line them with greaseproof paper. Put your weed or your hash inside the greaseproof paper and press. Get the vice. Put them in the vice and press them some more. And get all that golden syrup. Ooh, ooh, that was nice. And then slap that onto the hot knives. Oh, 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 oh. I remember like it was yesterday. Yeah, with the old freaking 9-inch nails, 6-inch nails, or the glass tappers from the buses. Tap, 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 tap. And done that on a few bottles. What about the wine bottle? Dropping a knife and fucking swirling it around and boom, drop the bottom out. Using the old socket heads, yeah, for the bowls. and what is it? Radio aerials, TV aerials for the shotty pipes. Oh, boys, bringing it back real now. Shane Malloy, UK Asylum videos. Wow. Found in milk bottle for a quick tap. One for a quick one tap it on your hand to make the hole. Never used the milk bottles. So that's a new one. Look at that. Mirroring numbers. 15 in the chat. And 15 thumbs up. Don't pick your nose on live streams. Why not? This is my interactive diary. Oh dear, mate. Yeah, for me, it's kind of like turn the Coca-Cola tins or the Pepsi tins sideways, take off the ring pull, scratch away the paint, pin pricks, about 20 fucking holes in there, whap on the goods. Yeah, man. Yeah. But they didn't last long. You get me? Yeah. For me, there was always that horrible taste from Coke tins. Same with using aluminium paper for a gauze. Never liked that shit. You get me? Yeah. So there's like you go to the head shops and buy the pipe gauzes, or tobacco shops and buy the pipe gauzes. But then you'd have to burn them off, wouldn't you? Because there's always that like paint solvent stuff on them. So yeah, burn them off till they're glowing red. I can put holes in so many carpets and sleeping bags and trousers, holding on to the fucking gauze and just running the lighter under there and fucking dropping them because they get too hot in the fingers. Tablecloths. Oh dear. I turn my disco lights on, so for anybody that's light sensitive, fuck off now. Especially you, Master Ron. Remember when Master Ron used to complain about disco lights? I'm epileptic. Well, fuck off then. Don't. The camera light on now. I got a lovely stone chillum from India with Ganesh carved on it, like a Hindu mystical one. If you put it in the fridge, it's smooth. Yeah. Yeah, I'm that putting the bongs and the chillums and pipes and everything into the freezer because it cools them much quicker than the fridge. Same as using ice cold water in the bongs, the water bongs. It's a more smoother smoke than going in through brandy or whiskey. Ugh. For sure. No tobacco should ever go near the bongs or the chillums. Ever. I used to like smoking the resin that you accumulate in the bongs and the pipes and chillums, but never, ever pack one with tobacco. Fuck that. No, not very strong this light tonight, so that ain't gonna be lasting much longer. Need to charge it up again. Oh mate, yeah, the old hookers. Do you know, like, yeah, I used to get this plumbing pipe and make like 6-man bongs, you know, and just put a fucking ape straight in, crumble it up. I used to make loads of bongs and fucking smoking contraptions. One of the first places I ever like big house, shared house. My attic room was filled up with fucking pipes and bongs and yeah, smoking paraphernalia. That's what I lived for. Yo, 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 happy days, a new cycle around the sun for ya. Thank you, Mr. E. Used to score nice flat press from New Age travelers back in the day. Yeah. You know that soft pollen, right? You know when you sweat that, yeah? You sweat it, like wrap it up in some rubber or some plastic or plastic bag or even a fucking, what you call it, metal fucking paper. You sweat it, yeah? You put it into boiling water. Maybe not boiling water, but hot water. You change the structure of it. Then you can turn it into a caramellos, you know, black hash. Mm. If you get that blonde, soft pollen, and you roll it in your hand and keep working it and working it and rolling it, working it, working it, yeah, it compacts it, yeah, right? But it turns it into a squidgy, soft black hash. If it doesn't bond together, then it's not THC crystals. When you get that soft blonde pollen and you press just a tiny smidgeen into your between two nails, yeah, your fingernails, right? I use my thumbnails and I flatten it out as much as I can, yeah, and I can see, like identify whether it's got stones in it, whether it's got sugar in it, whether it's got fucking vegetation in it, sawdust in it, sand. And when I am Morocco, that's some of the little tricks that I use to assure the hash farmers I'm not being conned. Yeah? You're not adding fucking glass to me fucking hash. You're not adding anything to it. It's a party in my tent. I loved hanging out with the travelers, making hash fudge with them, building trailers and making the green Jew by putting buds in ice water and smashing with an electric whisk, then pushing it through double zero cloth. That stuff is potent. I used to use a hand whisk, yeah, because the machine whisk somewhat cooks it. It spins it so fast that it cooks it. So hand mixing it is an always better one. Freeze the buds first, all right, because then the THC crystals they like harden. Then add them to icy water and slowly mix like half a kilo of weed at a time in a big massive paint bucket and just keep mixing and mixing for an hour. The longer you mix it, the more you get off. And all of a sudden, them big buds, yeah, they just disintegrate. And when they're unrecognizable, because it's just a green fucking thing, that's when I used to sift off. And I'd keep all the waste, because all that waste is still good. You rinse it again, mix it again, get another mix off it, mix it again, get another filter off it. I've used 6 layer filters. The first filter comes off like a very pale color, and by the end of like maybe 5 or 6 filter throughs, yeah, it gets darker and darker and darker. And I always enjoyed smoking the first filter, the second and the third. The fourth and the fifth would be bound together to make solids. But you see, like the vegetation, yeah, most people throw away. I'd be inclined to dry that off and make cookies with it, make cakes with it, make truffles. Add fruit, nuts, raisin, Tony the Tiger Frosties or Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. Sometimes just simple Rice Krispies. But add chocolate, melt the chocolate with the herb in it. I used to like making banoffee pie. I'm mixing the herb in with the condensed milk and then boiling, cooking that off, simmering that off to make the fudge, the caramel for me banoffee pies. Fucking loved it, blood. Oh yeah. But one of my favorites is the old filling a 2 liter bottle up with the herb. putting the butane gas lighter fucking adapters into the bottom of the bottle. So you got to make a hole, melt that into there, push it in tight and melt it in there so it's a complete sealed. Replace the lid with a fine filter, and then shoving 8 cans of gas through the bottom of the bottle, releasing 8 canisters of gas. Do that with the lid end pointing down into the glass bowl. Seal the gas liquid running through the vegetation. Watching after you've got the 8 fucking canisters run through, maybe 12. Watching all the gas evaporate. Then what's the golden residue that's left in the glass bowl? Sometimes the Pyrex glass dish, square one. Put that then into above hot water. Gather it all off the sides. Keep mixing it. Make sure you've got that water at a nice temperature so it stays soft, and keep mixing it, keep mixing it, keep mixing it. Get rid of all the fucking elements. And then letting that cure for maybe a month, 2 months. The longer you can cure it, the better. And I used to love that stuff. That's mostly what I was smoking when I started uploading and streaming. I fucking loved it. All from one strain, Mango Sapphire from Cottons. That was a fucking awesome experience. Telling Arctic Nick about what I was getting away with is one of the things that he was very attracted to about me. Telling Timmy Teeth, what I was getting up to really excited him. For why he went to Montreal one day and bought a load of seeds. And I scrutinized him and said, why the fuck did you go to a fucking police information center to get seeds? Nobody in their right mind would have gone to that place, knowing who owns it and runs it. But you gave your details away when you walked into that place. You made yourself a target when you walked into that place, is what I told Timmy Teeth. When you grow your own, it's like growing your own tomatoes or your own potatoes, raising your own children. It's a very sacred, a very honourable thing. When you're buying from the fucking drug dealers, like Timmy Shrewsbury has got to, like Rasta Ralph, and it Rasta Ralph. How's your marijuana farm growing this year, Rasta Ralph? How much did Timmy Shrewsbury earn from his grows at your place, Rasta Ralph? Coming in. I've made room for you. Muck muck. Chris, come on in. Don't be shy. Come on in. That's better. You got your own side of the bed now, I know. Oh yeah. That's much better. He was getting too much of my body heat last time he came in here. He didn't like it. It made him uncomfortable that I was blocking the door. Be real, keep it real, Shane Malloy. And thanks for catching up. Enjoy work tomorrow. Aye, that was a nice chat with Shane Malloy. I enjoyed that. That's the sort of things that I love talking about. See, when that light's charged, yeah, it's got more colors. Look at that. Yeah. 7 listening, no one chatting, and 16 thumbs up. Well, I fancy's going to sleep. Hey, mystery. Good night, mate. Ay. Blessings to you and yours, good sir. I'm considering, for the amount of people this listening, nobody's chatting. It's like no point in continuing when I'm feeling tired, is there? I'd stay awake longer if it was conversation. So, for Blackie, mystery, good night to yous. We'll talk to yous tomorrow. Be safe.